Leaders in the region today launched their campaign for the country to leave the European Union. The lobby group Business for Britain North East claims, amongst other things, the EU is hindering companies with rules that make it difficult to expand and create jobs. Our business correspondent Ian Reeve reports from the Newton Aycliffe factory where the campaign was launched.
This factory in County Durham is important, not only for the water coolers and dehumidifiers it turns out, or the jobs it's created, but because the first shots in the region's battle over the European Union, in or out, were fired here today. The boss, on the left, wants out. He thinks other businesses and workers should follow his advice and vote leave in a referendum, probably coming later this year.
It just seems to me the European Union is a failed concept. It hasn't worked. As long as I can remember, people keep saying it's going to work, we're going to make it work. It never has. It costs a lot of money. It's a dream for politicians. It's more costs, more politicians and more bureaucracy.
And the man John's showing around his factory is another advocate of leaving the EU. Matt Ridley was the former chairman of Northern Rock, was in post during the run on the bank, and it had to go to the government for billions to bail it out.
I don't mean to be rude, but you are a failed banker who presided over the demise of Northern Rock. Why should anybody trust your judgment?
I learned from the financial crisis not to trust expert opinion, not to trust the consensus, but to think for myself. And I look at every issue on its merits and I try and come up with my view. I sit in the House of Lords, I sit on the Science and Technology Committee there. In terms of research and innovation, which is vital to the future of our economy, Europe at the moment is a problem, not a solution.
Of course, there are companies like this Teesside car parts business that think a vote in favour of leaving the EU will create too much business uncertainty, chase investors away, promote low growth in the economy.
This is a German-owned company. We get a huge investment from our parent company in Germany. We can transfer people very easily between companies within the group. We can transfer resources, we can transfer material, we can transfer equipment. All that is very much easier between our European partners in the group than it is with our partners outside the European Union, such as India and the Far East.
The first shots then in the in versus out battle. Prepare though for what's likely to become a fusillade between now and any referendum. Ian Reeve, BBC Look North.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.